As I started driving down through Northern California, surrounded by freakishly large trees, and here's a tree you can even drive through. I was concerned about finding a place to sleep as I traveled down the Pacific Coast Highway. Early in the day, I found this parking lot. You can pay the state of California $40 to stay overnight in this parking lot, which is a little steep, but there's a view of the ocean, which is nice. And you have to check out at 9 a.m. I don't know how you check out of a parking lot. I guess you just drive off. But I'm not paying that. That's too much. I had found a casino that I could possibly stay at, but when I put the address in the GPS took me down a dead-end dirt road. And because cell service was so bad on the PCH, I couldn't look up any alternatives. So I just kept driving south towards San Francisco until I got cell service. And because it was getting late in the day, I just punched in nearest Walmart, which took me away from the coast. On a map, it looked like I was a safe distance away from Santa Rosa, which is a city that was hit by wildfires. But when I woke up the next morning at the Walmart, I started seeing military Humvees and Red Cross trucks right in the Walmart parking lot. And some people approached my car and asked me if I needed a disaster relief package. They said they were from a local church and they were giving out bags of toiletries to fire refugees, which made me realize there were people right there in the parking lot that fled the fires in Santa Rosa, which turned out to be only 5 miles away. So I wasn't as far away as I thought. The people in the parking lot were living in various types of vehicles, or like these people, pitched a tent. I guess they preferred that over living in the shelters that were available. Insurance companies set up right there in the plaza for people to make claims. State Farm actually put up a temporary building right here in the parking lot. They had the most impressive setup. So I read that the fires were under control in the area and people were being allowed back into Santa Rosa, so I figured I was so close that I would take a drive up there. It didn't take long to see some of the devastation. This was an Arby's completely burned to the ground. It took me a few minutes to figure out what this pile of rubble used to be. It's actually a McDonald's. The fire actually jumped this highway, which has 6 lanes, and this Kmart right here burnt to the ground. In total, 6,800 structures burned here, and most were people's homes, and 22 people died.